Hey, what's up? Today, I'm gonna be continuing the main quest a bit. I might be a little quiet today, and for that I apologize. It's been a long day. It's the day of an eclipse. If you live in the US. And I'm pretty tired. But I thought I'd get some content. So that's what I'm going to do. And you know what? My bird was completely quiet before all of this. But today will be a more quiet commentary as a whole. I may talk less. I may not really talk at all, actually. I'm just gonna sit here, play The Legend of Zelda, and comment as things go. Sorry for all the mic moving. My mic was knocked out of place, and I was fixing it, and now I am getting upset with it. Just out of curiosity, I just kind of want to know, how would you guys feel if, after I beat this game, after everything, if I amiibo hack in, my armor again, but not this armor, probably more like the Hero of Time or something, some classic armor, the Hylian shield, just this bow, and the Master Sword. And I played the entire game through with those weapons, but unbreakable for them. And I was just curious how you guys would react if I tried doing a like Zelda original run type deal. And if you guys are up for that, please do let me know, and I will definitely do that because I think that would be very fun. So right now, take a second, pause the video, and put in the comments, would you like to see me do a run where nothing I have breaks? And honestly, I think that will entail just Hylian Shield, Twilight Bow, probably the Fierce Deity Sword, and Master Sword. And then I will probably start myself off with the Tunic of Time, the Trousers of Time, and or the Twilight one, whatever. One of those sets. It's really the same thing, actually. It's just different colors for it. And that's what I'll do. I'll start it off with that kind of stuff, and I will play the entire game without letting that stuff break. Everything else I'll have to redo in the game. Like, I will have to get food. I'll have to get rupees and all of that. And if you guys think that's a fun idea, please let me know. Oh, and one other thing, in case you were wondering. When it comes to bows and arrows, when it comes to using things like bomb arrows and stuff, I will still have to switch bow. You know, so it may not completely, be everything. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Whose presents? Oh, yeah, all of them. So, hold on. I just got the Champion's Tunic, but I've only found 2 memories. Is there more to the Champion's Tunic, or is that it? Oh. No, they didn't give up. Well, I mean, I don't even think you had to sense that. Pretty sure we've all felt the same. Okay. Wait. Confusion strikes again. I need to do the captured memories, don't I? Maybe I can make today's thing about the captured memories. That'd be pretty neat, right? Assuming I have most of it unlocked. So there's one right there. So, yeah, I'm gonna cheat and find them all. So, whoops. Oh, we're going for the captured memories. So that's what we're doing today. And like I did say, guys, please, 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 please let me know if you guys would like that. Because I would love to play this game through again. At least one that's more like a traditional Zelda game. Why did I have that marked? Okay. Memory time. I see something aiming at me. Probably should get Master Sword out if I'm going this way. I don't know this. I mean, I know that the game's short-ish because you can speedrun it within 2 hours, and that's doing everything. That's without skipping anything. But I don't know. I feel like it's a little quick. I mean, that's assuming as soon as I enter into that castle, it's the final battle. That's pretty cool. I mean, listen, I know there's like a ton of like recordings and it's not been short, but I mean, I've deviated and done a lot extra. So when you look at it like that, what I've done in comparison to everything is like, that's what I mean why I want to play this game like an original Zelda game, where I already start out with the Master Sword, or I mean, granted, I know there are games that you are actually, I don't really know, but most games you don't start out with the Master Sword, but I mean, like, you get it on, like, you get it, and then you have it. I mean, with the outbreaking type deal thing, and I don't know, I'm very, 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 very curious as to how that would shorten the game without me having to hunt for a lot of stuff. And it'd also be kind of weird because I'd still have to use a normal bow because I just would, because about all the trials that require special arrows. So I don't know. I'm just like very curious as to how the game would play out if I did that, and I would really, really like it if you guys would like to see that. So I need every single person watching this video to please take a second and comment on that. And that's the last I'm gonna say about it. If you hear me making drinking noises, it's because I got some coffee because I was tired today. As I mentioned earlier during my whining. And we may overvisit places, so just be prepared. Big hearty radish. Hopefully that doesn't come and get me while I'm doing some memories. I don't know how I didn't see this place before. Alright, sorry about the noise, guys, but I gotta do this. Okay. I'm really sorry about that. It's just, I've been using this pop filter, and frankly, I haven't noticed a difference at all in quality, and it's just been in my way because it doesn't sit on my mic properly. Like, it doesn't sit on the stand.
Hero of Hyrule, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. You have shown unflinching bravery and skill in the face of darkness and adversity, and have proven yourself worthy of the blessings of the goddess Hylia. Whether skyward bound, adrift in time, or steeped in the glowing embers of twilight, the sacred blade is forever bound to the soul of the hero. We pray for your protection, and we hope that the two of you will grow stronger together as one.
Gee, this is uplifting. She's making it sound like we already lost.
Wasn't this your idea? You're the one who wanted to designate the appointed night with all the ceremonial pomp, grandeur, and nonsense we could muster. And if you ask me, the whole thing does seem to be overkill. I think I'm on the same page as the princess regarding this boy.
Oh, give it a rest. That boy is a living reminder of her own failures. Well, at least that's how the princess sees him.
Oh, she hated. She's a sad little one. Yeah, Link looks like this. Alright. So I've gotten that one. That's the one I need to find next. I found the ancient columns. I'm a little worried about the sea stuff. Sandian Park ruins. Got that one. And the Great Fairy Fountain. The Great Fairy Fountain? Oh. Right. Those were pictures I had to take. Why am I having a hard time getting to my map? Next one. Right here. Right here-ish. Okay. That way. Oh, shoot. Is that a windmill? What are you? What am I doing? I'm using my arrows of light. Or, not, the arrows don't matter, but I'm using the bow. What am I, and where am I scrolling? Like I said, I'm a little out of it. Oh my goodness. Yes, I suck, I know. Bye-bye. Well, thanks for the seed. That's raw prime, not the gourmet that I need. Yep, just raw prime. I don't know where to get raw gourmet meat then. Maybe from the hog. Nah, it's just raw meat. Why am I collecting more apples? I didn't cook any of my food yesterday. I just remembered that. So we may do that in one of the endings. One's here-ish. There it is. And, yeah.
From here, we'll make our way to Goron City. Then, we'll need some adjustments on that divine beast so Daru can manage it as easily as possible. He's figured out how to get it to move. However, it's apparent that we still have much more to learn. But to think, that divine beast was actually built by people.
Yeah.
That means we should be able to understand how it works and how to use it to our advantage.
Maybe.
These divine beasts. So much we don't know. But if we want to turn back Calamity Ganon, they're our best hope.
But not me.
Tell me the truth. How proficient are you right now wielding that sword on your back?
Pretty okay.
Legend says that an ancient voice resonates inside it. Can you hear it yet, hero?
That was a little too deep for me. Can't tell if she was being condescending or just upset that I have the sword. Because I know she doesn't like the fact that Link has it because she's like worried or something because it's a sign of like Ganon coming or something. Next one is at Kakar Bazaar. Which means I gotta put on these stupid clothes. And I hate that. Or I could just use a heat repellent thing, but I'm just going for memories. So I don't see the big deal. And also, if I was to do another playthrough doing that method, it would be probably way faster. I mean, to be fair, I would already know the game a good bit more. Also, this thing is gonna run away from me. I hate that the other one runs too. Give me that. I don't... So, do you just wear the champion's tunic with everything else? Not really sure how it works. Gotta watch that temperature gauge. Because it's starting to hurt. There we go. That should be good enough. Sorry for all of them moving around. I really need a new chair, and it's starting to really wear on my back how this one works. So I apologize. Hey, Beetle. Supposedly, it's around here. Ah. Almost identical point. Memory. Whoops. My phone just went off. Wait. They existed back then? No. That's pretty cute. That one's gonna suck to get to. I'm pretty sure I don't even have any of my fire things left. Unless I don't have to, because it's... No, it's that way. Do I have fire? Will drinking 2 of these work? No. Okay. So I need the pants. Except I need to get over there. Shrine. What am I holding that's wooden? The bow. Oh, where is it? I'll go to it if it's close. Yeah, I was about to say, what weapon am I currently using? Probably the Master Sword is my best. No. 'Cause if I don't break it, so. There's a lot of swords here. Why did I think that would work? Ugh, that's me. Alright. Let me just shield right into the lava, guys. I think that'll do me. That'll get me where I gotta go. Alright. Faked you guys out. You guys thought I was gonna fall, didn't you? I had it under control the whole time. It's over that way. What are you guys? Some stones for some money. Because I need more money. Actually, I wouldn't mind selling some and getting some more money. Oh yeah, one little other stipulation I think I'll give myself if I decide to do that, you know, form of gameplay with this game. I will not grind for money. The only reason I really was grinding for money is because I needed it for outfits and such. I didn't want to do that. Fire shouldn't even... Alright, gotta find the location, which is up there. That's pretty nice. And maybe just saying, if I don't use this bow, in the thing, because, you know, not having to use arrows, I will see if there are other amiibo bows that are not this one, and if there is, and it takes normal arrows, I can do that. That way I still have to buy and find arrows. Also, nothing will be done off screen at all on the next one.
That cut doesn't look too bad, actually. You're fine for now. But you know, there's a fine line between courage and recklessness.
How many Lionels did I take out?
As brave as you are, that does not make you immortal.
Oh!
It seems that not only is the frequency of these types of attacks on the rise, but the scale of beasts we are facing is intensifying as well.
Yeah, there's Lionels.
I fear that this is an omen which portends the return of Calamity Ganon. And if that's the case, I'm ready to expect the worst. We'll need to make preparations as soon as possible.
I'm not usually a fan of British actors because I'm assuming that that's a British actor. But not too bad, honestly. Not too bad. Not really hating on the Zelda. Oh yeah, next Zelda game I will be playing, if I do not make a redo of this, will be Ocarina of Time. I have finally came to the conclusion I am not brave enough to play Majora's Mask all the way through. It has been too long. I don't even know if I beat the game when I had it a long time ago, and frankly, the time system scares me, and I've read reviews, I've heard it's not that bad, I've heard it's really, really not bad at all, actually, and it's like, the more I read about it, it's like, okay, well, I don't know. It still kind of freaks me out with the idea. And, I don't mind giving it a try after Ocarina of Time, because my big issue is, and I'll be honest with you guys, as much as I really want to give Majora's Mask a try, I'm terrified of the way the mechanics work. And frankly, I'm scared that because the mechanics are the way they are, and it's not something I'm used to, that not having not played the game in like long enough for me to remember playing it other than knowing I played it, and I guess that doesn't make sense. I mean more like knowing the fact that the only reason I know about it, and that essence, is because I played it once, but I don't remember it, if that makes sense. I just know I played it. and I don't even think I ever beat it. I'm pretty sure I ran out of time every single time. And I have a fear that because it's also as old as it is, that it will just turn me off because, don't get me wrong, I'm not usually going to hate on classics. But 3D classics that have... I hate saying it because it's Nintendo, and I never expect them to have good graphics. I mean, I don't expect them to be. Their games are gameplay, and that's what I enjoy. I mean, Breath of the Wild, it's beautiful. It's a really nice, well-done game, but there are definitely issues. And obviously, the game being capped at 30 FPS is pretty crappy, but that's just due to limitations, and that's fine. Not going to give the Wii U or the Switch flack. I love both systems. I love all systems I can game on, actually. So... I'm not too upset with that, but I'm just scared that it's gonna turn me off as a game, but I really want to give it a try after Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time just has too much praise and, oh, I'm going off the hype train and all that, but it just has too much around it for me not to think that it's a good game. I mean, even people who don't have sentimental value, because I would thought, well, maybe it's a nostalgia fact, right? I mean, Zelda, it's old. It's an old series. It's been around, you know, it's been around the block. It's been around like Mario. It's there. It's got its nostalgia factor. I was like, okay, maybe people only like it for its nostalgia. Maybe it's not that great of a game. But I have gone through many reviews, and people will constantly say, who have tried it later on, maybe like 2 years ago, never played it growing up. 2 years ago is pretty relevant to how old the game is, in terms of all that, since it is a pretty old game. And they're like, yeah, it's a really good game if you can get past the fact that the graphics are just outdated for today. And I don't mind that, so I'll give it a try. But Majora's Mask terrifies me with that time system, so if anyone wants to give me advice on that, I'd love it. But I'm gonna shut up and let this memory go now.
There's one. Oh, and another. The flowers we have in Hyrule aren't just beautiful. They're also quite useful as ingredients for a variety of things. This one here is called the
Yeah,
Scarlet
no, I have a ton of
Princess.
them.
It's a rare, endangered species.
Oh.
Despite our efforts, we can't get them to grow domestically yet.
Maybe I
The
shouldn't
princess
be.
can only thrive out here, in the wild.
Maybe I shouldn't be
All that
picking
we can
them.
hope is that the species will be strong enough to prosper on its own. Is that what I think it is? Look at this. I don't believe it, but I actually caught one. This delicacy is known to have very, very potent effects under the proper circumstances. Ta-da! Research from the castle shows ingesting one of these can actually augment certain abilities. We wouldn't be in a controlled environment out here, but with your level of physical fitness, you'd be a perfect candidate for the study. Go on. Taste it.
That's adorable. Oh man, I was starting to think this princess hated me, but this is pretty adorable. I mean, she's an adorable character in this. Because they made this, like, I may not have played any of the other games pretty much to a degree of being able to say, yeah, I remember it, but I do know for a fact that princesses in the other games were not this brash towards you, or maybe brash is the wrong words, but just in general weren't as a aggressive personality. I'm crazy, I guess. That, or I don't have it unlocked. I believe I do not have it unlocked, but there is supposedly a memory over here somewhere. So, maybe I'm crazy. Usually I'm not bad with locations, but either west load something. Well, assuming that it looks like it's a very, very, very rivery area. Let's see. No. There it is. That's west load. So, hilts of Blommer, and it's like over here ish. Probably right there. Because it looks like Scout's Hill is like almost across for it. Well, that sucks. I don't really have anything over there. So I'm going to have to travel. As we speak, well, as I record this at least, the 19th episode will be going up soon, so yay. This is the 20th though, so my upload has been pretty darn fast. Probably a little too fast. Because I know the people who are genuinely watching this all the way through every single episode, I know that they are not caught up. I believe only one person is caught up. So I may be uploading a little too fast for doing hour episodes. Also, on the I didn't want to use that. On the me doing the unbreakable like thing. That's not what I wanted. If I do the unbreakable thing, should I do shorter segments for my recordings? Like, should I split it up? I think longer is nice for games like this, for open worlds, because, well, let me be fair. If I turned everything I've recorded, this is the 20th episode, so if I intern every single one is about an hour, and that's not including the fact that 2 of them were streamed and longer than an hour. I'm pretty sure one was 2 hours and 30 minutes, and the other was an hour and like 30 or 15 or something. So, assuming, like, throw the streams out, but keep the idea of the episode, assuming I did all of them in 15 minutes, like that would be pretty darn harsh on me, because that would be close to 100 episodes. And if I did 30 minutes, that'd still be 50. And 50 plus or 100 plus due to the fact that 2 of those were streams. And, well, obviously, since they're streams and they're all together, that's a lot more. Not much more. I mean, if you do an hour, let's see. Assume you take 2 hours out of that to make this standard. You know, if you were to take 2 hours of it to make this standard, and there's maybe an hour and 30 minutes more. About 106 or... What am I supposed to do? Oh, it's supposed to go in there. It's like a little basketball hoop. After this episode, I'm going to put my bird to bed. So, just letting you guys know. If we're not in the same exact place, I'm going to pause it for a second so I can do that. Yeah, that's it. Over there. I found a good bit of the memories. I still think I have a few to go. So, I mean, we got about 15 minutes more in this quote-unquote episode or part or whatever you want to call it. Memory time. I'm training.
I doubt this will let up anytime soon. Your path seems to mirror your father's. You've dedicated yourself to becoming a knight as well. Your commitment to the training necessary to fulfill your goal is really quite admirable.
Thank you.
I see now why you would be the chosen one. What if one day you realized that you just weren't meant to be a fighter? Yet the only thing people ever said was that you were born into a family of the royal guard, and so no matter what you thought, you had to become a knight. If that was the only thing you were ever told, I wonder then, would you have chosen a different path?
No. Because I am a fighter. I want to swing my sword at things. Oh. Oh, no. Get out of here. How did I not grab it? It's like a memory at what seems to be right here. I think it's kind of weird and vague. Why is that still there? Well, looks like I'm heading in. Hopefully I haven't already gone this one. Also, little tip the thing says is, first off, let me put my normal shoes on. Second off, it says use the waterfalls. So since it says use the waterfall, that looks weird. It's this way. Since it says... Oh, crap, I'm gonna be fighting guardians, aren't I? Oh, time to use the sword. No. I can get by. For now. Till I actually go fight them. Wow, they have a far... Oh, that was close. I probably will need Master Sword. Why do I need to go to Impa? What quest am I on? There's 4 remaining, and one of them has to be in here. What an annoyance. Hey, guys. Hey, you don't mind if I, Dude, this is gonna suck. Do I actually have to go into the castle? There's no way. I don't actually have to go into the castle, do I? I'm gonna try and run past everything. Really like it if I don't have to fight it. But knowing my luck, I'm gonna have to fight a guardian at least. Like this guy. I'm not gonna be able to... Hello, Noctis. Hello, you are going to mess up my stuff if you stay on my keyboard. Please get off my keyboard. Thank you. Please, you may sit on my shoulder. Sorry about that. I just got hit. And I need to wear better armor. I don't really need any of this. I guess I'll eat that. There's no point to me having anything stealth. Oh. Kinda sucks. I'm like panicking. Yeah, I'm panicking really hard right now. And my bird is going crazy in my ear. So much stuff near me. Stop. Come here. This kind of does suck. Oh, thank goodness. That was getting bad quick. How'd I get an arrow? I'm gonna eat some food in game. And I'm gonna have to put my bird to bed. Yo, screw off, Keys. Keys and everything else in the world that wants to spawn. Okay. Turn at me. Look me in the eyes. Is that? Jeez. Not fun in the slightest when that happens. Got ganged up on pretty hard. Alright, I'm gonna use a different bow though, due to fear of this one being broken. Yeah, I figured it would. After all that fighting. That one better not come towards me. It's gonna come right at me, isn't it? Wait, I gotta... Oh, I can take that waterfall, I bet. So, since I'm here... And yes, now I have to use the Master Sword until it breaks. So, that's kind of a crappy feature. Then again, I guess it would be pretty darn broken if it didn't work like that. I mean, let's be fair. If it didn't, every time I'm not in combat, it would just recharge. Well, assuming I didn't find anything for 10 minutes with it. Ah, screw it. I'll do the old method. Here we go. What? Alright, go up this waterfall then. Kind of stupid. Climbing stuff. Really should get this stuff like upgraded. Silly bird. Silly bird. Silly bird. Silly bird. This is not a good idea. Gonna cheat. I don't care. Or not cheat, just stamina gain. On a little flat surface. Hopefully I'm at the right one. This map kind of sucks for detail. But supposedly this one, it's like... I'm a little worried to even try to swim up those. Do I even have the stamina to get up this one? Looks like it. My bird's just being needy. Come on, bud. You're gonna squawk in everyone's ear. Why? Okay. So, that one, supposedly. Right? Can I climb it? Oh, that's not good. Well. It's around here. It's not in there, is it? Is it? I don't have a feeling it's gonna be... Oh, that's nice. That one. Gonna have to look around. Can't end this episode until I find this. Bet it's that one. Yeah, it's gotta be. Nothing has stood out more than that. Come on. And there goes Master Sword. Not too hard. But I do apologize to everyone since this episode will be a tad bit longer since I'm not stopping until I get this memory. And I have a very sneaking suspicion it's up here. Huh. Well, this is her room. So let's climb this. Have I been using the climb armor the whole time? And the water armor? Good thing I didn't get hit. It probably would have one-shot me. There. There it is. Final memory of this episode. Then I'm gonna put my bird to bed. Take a break, get some water. Then we'll finish it up the, yeah. Alright, buddy. Come here.
Incredible. We're at a point now where we can actually control them. At the current rate, we'll soon know all we need to know about the Guardians and the Divine Beasts. And should Gamma never show itself again, we'll be well positioned to defend ourselves.
What are you doing out here, Zelda?
I was assessing the results of the experiment with the Guardians. These pieces of ancient technology could be quite useful against them.
I know that. They are essential to Hyrule's future, and our research demands that we keep a close eye on them. However, as the princess, you currently have a crucial unfulfilled responsibility to your kingdom. Let me ask you once more, when will you stop treating this as some sort of childish game?
I'm doing everything I can.
What is she doing wrong?
I'll have you know that I just recently returned from the Spring of Courage, where I offered every ounce of my prayers to the goddess.
And now you are here wasting your time. You need to be dedicating every moment you have to your training.
Oh.
You must be single-minded in unlocking the power that will seal Calamity Ganon away.
I already am. Don't you see? There's nothing more I can do. My hope is that you'll allow me to contribute here in whatever way I can.
No more excuses, Zelda. Stop running away from your duty. As the king, I forbid you to have anything to do with these machines from this moment on, and command you to focus on your training. Do you know how the gossip mongers refer to you? They are out there at this moment, whispering amongst themselves that you are the heir to a throne of nothing, nothing but failure. It is woven into your destiny that you prove them wrong. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
How mean. Sorry if I sound far away, I am. How mean? Okay, I'm gonna teleport out of here.